There he is. Hey, what's up? Hey, will this take up too much space?
Oh, no, I'd be fine.
Okay. Oh, gotta have something to drink.
Oh, yeah.
Where do you want me to put it? Up front?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Okay. Good seeing you again, man.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
You remember Fred, don't you, from the show?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay.
Catfish King. Hey, how are you? Pretty good. You? Pretty good. Pretty good.
Here, let me give you it was 400 more, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The bite kind of tough now, huh? Yeah, we ended up getting 10 yesterday, right?
I saw that.
It's better than... It's been getting about 7 or 8 a day.
I think there's cold front blowing in right now. It's getting colder by the minute.
Yeah, I think that'll probably help us out.
You think that'll help?
I think so right now. Because it's been, the water, it had dropped down, and it got to about 62, 63 degrees, and it, I mean, they were just having
It
a
was on
break.
fire, huh?
And they were all stacked up, you know, deep. And then last week, I think it was Thursday when it got really warm again. And all of a sudden, it just
Shut
completely
off.
died off.
Huh. Yeah, that kind of happened where we live. I just fool around near work because I work so much, but they just stopped biting altogether.
I don't know what it, I mean, my only thought on it is they spread out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's just when
Right.
they spread out, it's got a lot of water. So.
Sure.
I saw the one guy said, this lake was fast fishing guy. He said, this lake's got a problem, got too many catfish. I said,
Never
"Man,
too
that's
many
what
catfish.
we're after."
I wouldn't say too many.
I'll use those sabiki rigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go down and catch skipjack every year. You got it?
Okay, I'm in.
That was a big step. Hard landing.
I'm all GoPro'd out here. Yeah. You know, that's where I've been wanting to go for years, and then found out about you in this place and wanted to come here instead. We wanted to bring my boat down here and fish, but we could get down here and not have any idea where to fish or, you know, how to do it or anything, and end up driving all this way for nothing, you know.
Yeah.
So we figured best we come out with somebody that knows what they're doing. I've tried using them on the river, but like the current gets a hold of them and like drowns them, and I don't know if I'm going too fast or what, but they're nice. I used them on Brookville for catching walleye a couple weeks ago.
The current kind of messed with it.
Yeah. Didn't you have a bigger one you came out with, or not? Or am I mistaken?
I couldn't get enough people
Oh,
interested
okay.
in them.
Gotcha.
So I had some people that really wanted them, and I told them I could have them made, but
Real good. And take your time, huh?
yeah, that's why I like these reels. They're not gonna, you know, winch them in. So if a fish wants to take drag, it'll take them.
I used to use braid at the river, and I would always fish the dams and stuff. And I had something grab my pole one time, and by the time I could get the drag set the way I want, because I wasn't used to catching fish that big, by the time I could get the drag set the way I wanted, it already just almost pulled the pole out of my hands, just snapped the line. So I quit using braid.
No stretch in it, man.
Yeah.
Doesn't give you much room for air.
I mean, that thing took off like a rocket.
They will do it.
And then I found out a guy caught a 88 pounder down there a couple months back, and I thought, man, I wonder if that was the fish that broke my line.
how deep? Oh, you know. Shit, man, that is deep. Pretty deep.
Man, I thought I lost my sunglasses. They're supposed to be polarized. That means you can see in the water or what?
So how many days a week you fishing now?
I've been out 7 days a week for the last 2 months.
Always, or do you ever anchor at all?
The only time I anchor is if the wind is just so bad that the only choice I have is to get in a protected area and anchor. As if the wind's blowing 20 or 30 miles an hour, I mean, there's just no way to drift it.
Oh, I bet. You see many other catfishermen out here?
No, not catfishing.
We saw somebody yesterday had some. It looked like they were set up for catfish, but it was like one boat. That was about it.
Was it at the lodge?
Yeah, it was a white boat, another Carolina skiff.
Those are the guys I took out yesterday. They had brought their boat and fished the day before.
Oh, okay. Isn't that what this is? A skiff, Carolina skiff? I thought so. Very neat setup he's got here.
One thing about
primarily the place for catfish. You don't see a lot of bass anglers in there.
There used to be a lot of stripers in there, but they're not. They don't catch
God, yeah.
anymore, you know.
When I was down there in the 70s, man, you might see it here. I was down there in the 70s, and we was bass fishing, and we was up in the cove, and all of a sudden, it was like the goddamn water erupted, man.
Topwater.
And anyway, no, and crappie was
Oh,
swimming out of the lake up on the bank.
Now, I never seen that.
I mean, they was getting the hell out of there.
Stripers.
And here a big school of striper came in there and was feeding on them, and they were actually trying to bed, I guess, or, you know,
Yeah.
all in one area, and they're trying to get the hell out of there, and they was going up on the bank. But the boiling was the stripers going into them, feeding on them crappie.
Yeah,
And they had, in the 70s down there, they had crappie that was 3.5 pounds.
oh, yeah, I know.
I mean, I seen some things out there that was unreal. You got any gauges?
That fish would be alright, won't it?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
He may have been.
Oh, now. I feel him. Come on, buddy.
Real.
Yeah, no. Where's he in here? He's pulling hard enough that he ain't pulling drag, but I crank him. I go past the drag. Come on, buddy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, really.
See, I ain't pulling any line. Is it the reel?
What's wrong?
It ain't cranking.
Is that line?
Piled up on that.
Oh, that line's bunched up in there.
If it gets any slack, it'll do that. It's got to be tight on the reel. Should be able to get him in, though. He's close enough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That looks like a good one.
It's a little. I think it's a little bigger than that other one.
Of course.
There we got it. Yeah, this line's a bunch of shit.
Get some more grips.
Where you out, Fred? Yeah, really.
I mean, he nailed that rod there.
Fred's hooked up again. Man, I never get action like that at home, like this, like spread out, you know. I had one good day last year in November where I couldn't keep all my rods in the water, but now I see why I can do this every day.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, blast. I forgot to hit record when I was fishing, when I was reeling in, so I walked over to you and recorded you bringing it in. That's cool. Take your time, Fred. Take your time.
Halfway in.
Okay, I'm good. Damn it.
He's taking that head, isn't he?
Addy mode.
compass error. What the hell? Shit, damn it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, damn it. Oh, shit, damn it. Sorry about that. I got confused. I got nervous on the sticks, man, because we're moving. We must be moving a little bit faster than we were before. Man, I'm lucky I didn't crash it. We must be moving a little faster than we were before.
We're still going 0.6.
Are we? I guess the wind was pushing it around. I don't know. That's the first time I've ever done that. Scared the shit out of me.
The thing looked like it was on crack for a minute.
I thought I was going to crash it right into this and break it, man. I got, like, when you panic like that, you don't know which way to go on the sticks. And I haven't flown it for a while, so I, like, kind of forgot. Man, I got it on tape anyway. Maybe I better put it away.
At least you got one switch on.
Yeah. Well, I got a good tape of your boat too, you know. Well, first it said compass error, and that made me nervous because I thought something was wrong. And
There he is.
man, that made me panic. You want to hold him up for a picture?
Well, you want me to?
Sure. Might as well in case we don't get any more. God, it scared me. I thought I was going to break that thing. I have insurance on it, though.
I would too on one of those.
If I break it, they send me a new one for free. But you got to be able to recover it. If it would have went in the water, yeah.
Here, I'll let you have it. Where's that rag at so I can wipe my hands off?
Damn, I'm lucky I didn't break that thing. I chipped the prop a little bit, but I got extra props. Man.
Try to do that legit right here.
Oh, that's scary. It didn't come close to you, did it?
No.
Okay.
I didn't know where it was going to go, though. I was ducking down.
Like, when it was right there, I couldn't remember which way to go with the stick to get it away, you know? Like, man, we got some good shots there.
Is that where it took it out?
I thought it
That's
chipped.
not bad.
No, I got lucky there, man. I got this thing. The camera is what you got to worry about breaking mostly.
Yeah.
But I got a protection thing around it that helps. But man, that scared the shit out of me.
I thought it was just completely losing signal or something.
Oh no, man! Like I think the wind got a hold of it, and then we were moving, and it was hard to get it back, like in the middle of the deck right there. It's kind of hard to land when you're moving for some reason. Like, I think it confuses it a little bit. Because it takes a picture of where you took off so it can land there. And I think it throws it off a little bit when you're moving. When I'm anchored in my boat, I usually don't have any problem at all landing it. Like, shit, it almost hit me in the head. I had to duck.
I was worried about going in the water.
Oh, yeah, if I lose it, like if it sinks, I can't get another. I need to put, there's these things you can put on your fishing poles where if it falls in the water, that thing floats up.
Yeah, I've seen those.
I need to put one of them on it. I had a float kit for it where you can make it land on the water and everything, but it makes it a little, I don't know.
Wobbly.
A little bit,
Oh,
not
sure.
too bad, but the weight of it makes the battery not last as long too. But I need to just get that thing on it where if it would go in the water, that thing pops up. Man, I'm still all shook up. Six, I think we caught 4, didn't we? I've caught 2. One little one and then one real little. Well, I mean, I wouldn't really call it little, but
Oh,
he's caught a lot bigger.
I thought you got big boots in that one. We caught 4 total. I didn't count that real small bullhead.
I did catch 2, didn't I?
Yeah.
I just didn't take a picture of the second one.
Because we had 4 rods out of the water on that one.
Yeah.
And how many guys catch? 2?
We've caught 5 blues and that one real small.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And then we had one hit and come off.
So if there's one around here, there's got to be some more.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get a shot of the planer boards because they don't really stick out. Like the color's kind of small in the water,
Yeah.
you know.
That's what I was afraid of. Especially on a choppy day. Maybe a flat calm day.
Yeah, probably. Like I can look and see. Okay, why are my videos not on here? Let me look on the app. What the hell? Why are my videos not showing up on here? Oh, come on. Don't tell me it didn't record it.
Oh man. Technology.
I took my SD card out, but that shouldn't have anything to do with it. Like, should have recorded.
What from the drone should be on there?
Yeah. Shouldn't matter if I took my SD card out. It should have went on my phone. It shouldn't.
Catfish get on there, that rod just loads up, and you know you got him, mate.
Oh yeah, he hit it hard for his size.
I thought he was bigger than that.
I did too, by the way he hit it.
Well, he felt heavy at first, and then it felt like he got lighter, but I thought, well, hell, he's swimming towards the boat.
It didn't record any of that on my phone.
Oh.
I wonder if the SD card is in the drone or not. That sucks. I'll still get it before you leave, though. We gotta get one on your boat. I'll get it working. Yeah, my SD card's in here. I wonder if me not having an internet signal's having something to do with it.
It does.
So I'm next, right? I get next one. I'm just wondering if it's because I don't have an internet signal, it didn't load or something. Because that usually never happens.
We got a lake up by us that's got hybrid scrapers in it. It's supposed to be one of the best.
We've got a few in here.
Hybrid scraper lake around, and they're always saying they take in front of, I've never been up there fishing for them. I just read or said, read what they said about it. And they say that they catch them just like fishing for catfish out in front of the beach. They was talking about catching them on shrimp.
I know.
And I was wondering, what if you can catch them like on the bottom like that? Why couldn't you go up there and troll like this?
I think you could.
For them with dragnet.
I can't see why it wouldn't work.
I have no idea.
I'm
what
big.
the hell.
I'm a big believer. Like,
I think even when I'm fishing for bass, largemouth bass in here, or fruit or whatever, I'm throwing this thing.
right,
I can't throw it the way it is. You cover it too much water.
right. And I tell you, it's easier. Man, I used to work my ass off because buddy just trolling and planning boards and whatever.
It makes a lot of
Once you get your setup out there, how do you think they will, set them up? Well, you have to
It's fun to
hard to keep up with.
planer boards. When you get a big one, it skips across the water because they hit it so
Oh,
hard. You have that happen here, I'm sure, right?
Do that with they knock it. You'll see the plant. You'll hear it before you even see it sometimes.
Really?
You just hear it cutting through the water.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fine. That's why he told me, hey, this guy down there, he uses planer boards for catfishing. Planer boards, I said, it's a presentation net.
Yeah.
And all you gotta do, and you should be able to catch any fish on a planer
I bet you can.
He's got them outriggers and stuff.
I can fish 5 to 6 rods. You go out 150 feet that way, 150 feet that way. I was just going down to you. You cover it. You haven't seen the area. Oh, yeah. And look at the area. I know it. Yeah, I've never tried this. I'm not a big catfish. He likes catfish. Bass and walleye, but I'll catch anything.
He's getting me to.
I even, when I just got into walleye fishing because the walleye fishing's getting high on bass and small.
Right.
And I've lived and I fished in South Carolina, Florida, and Texas where we catch 8-pound bass, pretty regularly.
Yeah.
And it's hard to go up there where we are and catch a 1.5 pound bass.
Right.
So I started walleye fishing. Well, when I started walleye fishing, I got out. I took a guy up there, and we were fishing a jig, just a redhead jig, but it was 3/4 of an ounce hair jig, and it's got a stinger hook on it, little treble hook, and you put a minnow on that.
Right.
Well, you take a jig, and that's in that fishing out. It ain't taking too long to figure out that he's got something in there that ain't right. Something ain't right. It's like somebody putting a rock in your mouth, So you gotta, when they hit it, you gotta be right on them. Well, I hit a guy up there, shit. He didn't know when he had it hit, when he didn't hit it. And I thought, I gotta do something. So anyway, I drop shot all the time. With hook up there. And I had some that gulp.
Yeah.
Okay. And I had, it was a minnow, gulp minnow. So I picked him up with a drop shot rig, put a gulp minnow on there, and he dropped that on there. And see, then when they'd come up and they'd get a hold of that minnow, they'd swim off with it, and he could catch it. And then I figured out, man, this is pretty good. Yeah, you gotta buy the minnows and shit like that. I can buy a thing of gold and go up there now and drop that off in the bait catch them. You know, but it came up. I had a guy up there with me, and he couldn't. He just didn't know when he had a bite. You know, he couldn't catch them. So I had to come up with something. I come up with that, and I said, man, this is neat. You know, you get missing bite. You know, you got to be quick on them.
Something's going on here, I guess.
You raise it up and you drop it down. Well, if I see slack in the line, I know that something stopped it. Well, a lot of people, you know, they don't realize that. They don't think about it. They can't get that right. But then you come up with something else.
I wonder if it's because I don't have my SD card in my phone.
Might not be enough memory or something.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I got an SD card, I'll put it in there. I was looking forward to that, making you a little video of your boat, damn it. Hey Zakk, do you have something like really small and pointy that I could push in there? Like maybe...
A small hook?
Yeah, a small hook might do it. This right here might do it, hang on.
Yeah, that would be actually the smallest hook I probably got.
Probably. Yeah, that did it.
Perfect.
Sweet. Now I know I put that SD card in here. Oh, come on. I know I put one in here, damn it. Don't tell me I forgot that. Oh, man. Damn it. I bet I left that sitting on the table, trying to hurry up. Well, let me take the SD card out of the drone, and I might have got it on the SD card in the drone.
Get them bait up. Anything that's out, you know, on training boards, we pull crankbait and worm harnesses and spoons.
Yep.
And you can pull anything. And with the planer board, you know, that's stuff you're trolling faster, but with the planer boards, they'll go out to the side, that's right, you know, and they get out there, so you get you got two out this side, two out that side. You can fish for anything on the planer.
You can.
It's just trolling. I know it's me. My kind of fishing, I think.
Man, something weird.
You got striper in here? Yeah, you can find one to get striper.
I would have bought on that.
Huh, for some reason all that showed up today was a picture I took on accident. Oh, wait. I got some pictures here of the boat, but no video. What the hell? Oh, man, it's a setting in my app is what it is. The cache files. It says use cellular data to upload. If I'm out here, I can't use any data, right?
Right.
So I need to turn that off.
And yeah, if you don't have service, I guess.
To turn that off. That's probably the problem.
First time I used a video spark, we put it down and out the way. Yeah, that's it. Like the wall, there's a lot of other stuff you can put on. But, we'll take it inline weight. Inline weight. And then running out about, whatever depth you want to get out.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Put the planer board to it and let the planer board out.
Yep. Stay out there, way out there. Hey, you know that.
Okay, I got it now. I'll wait till we get away from these power lines when we got time, and I'll make sure I do another video to give you.
Okay.
I got it figured out now. It was that cellular data button thing.
Not having any service.
Yeah, it was saying use data to upload the video, and since I don't have data, it wouldn't upload. Here's this stuff, Zakk, you get at Bass Pro. It'll take that fish smell right off your hands.
Oh, cool.
Why don't you keep it up there till we leave if you want to use it?
All right.
I've had that bottle for over a year, and you only need a tiny bit. I think catfish can smell if you smoke. I think they can smell it on the bait.
I read an article in Infishman a while back that said they could smell sunscreen, cigarettes.
Oh, I'll tell you another thing. Insect repellent.
Insect repellent, yeah.
They pick that shit up right now. You go down there to Sandy Cooper and bugs be bad. You better put up with the bugs. If you use any kind of repellent.
Well, I mean, if it don't get on your hands, you should be okay.
You'll get it on your hands, or it'll be close enough to
Well, just use something to get the scent off like that.
An insect repellent, you can't catch a fish down there, I'll tell you.
I bet if you use something to get it off your hands, you could.
Well, yeah, probably. I mean, you could just put fish attractant on it or something and try to cover it up. smoking, I believe smoking cuts down on the amount of fish you catch too.
Yeah, I had a guy down at Markland Dam tell me he quit smoking and he's caught double the fish he used to.
I believe it.
One of my dad's
Man.
fishing buddies, he was a heavy smoker, and every time we used to go fishing, he baited his hook, he would catch half the fish of what me and my dad caught.
Yeah,
I believe it.
that.
That's another reason I should quit.
Wildlife, they get in so much time to spend. We were back in the field on the farm, and there was deer up there. We was up looking for them, and they couldn't see us. They were down in the field. Right. And we couldn't see them, and they couldn't see us. And all of a sudden I heard this big snort. And I said, well, they got the smell of us. And what it is, they'll sniff, see, and then they think they thought they smelled something. Well, what they do is they actually clean, when they snort like that, they're cleaning out their nasal passages to get a better scent. To see if it's what they think it is. You know? We heard them snorting down there and said, they probably know we're here now. We wasn't hunting, we was just up there. That's what they must have picked up a little bit of our scent. I think some human up there cleaned them nostrils and got a better scent.
You know it's getting chilly when your nose starts running. You don't even know it.
That's how mine's been. Last couple hours it started running.
I might give me one of them things that's winter to just cover up your whole face.
Man, I've got one and it's just so uncomfortable to wear it.
I could see that. Is that a bite over there on the right?
I think it's just bouncing. We had a bite on that planer off that side. It was a good bite, but he never committed. So he pulled it down pretty good and let it go.
Huh.
There's one.
Hey, my turn, buddy.
Big one?
I can't tell. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I could be wrong. You got your drag set pretty tight.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
I don't know. Now he's swimming towards us. Still a fish, though.
Yeah.
Some of it's better than others.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. That's perfect.
We get a good one.
He was way out there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That rod is the farthest out.
That's probably why it felt. I couldn't really tell, you know.
Yeah, like I said, I just want to see the same thing. Last time I got when you get it up there, you think, oh, no.
Quit being negative, Fred.
Debbie Downer.
What's that?
Well, if he weighs 40 pounds, he's pulling more than that, I tell you that.
He ain't 40 pounds. I know what a 40 pounder feels like. He's getting near that drip bag. He's got a fat little belly on him.
He does for his weight.
Bad?
Alright, I want a picture because you never know, we might not catch another one. I gotta grab my phone. You mind grabbing my phone over there? Or never mind, I got it.
You got to trade it too.
Just hit the camera button. Hold on. Just hit that camera button when you're ready. Let me stand here. Stand back a little bit. You got it. Did you get it?
You got it. They're smarter than people give them credit for.
Oh yeah, they don't get that big by being stupid.
And there's no telling how many big fish today we've pulled baits in front of it. Just looked at it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
How many said, well, that's a fisherman?
Yeah. Yeah, we've been caught before. We know better.
Man, when I was a kid, I used to fish a little bit different for them in that lake where my grandma lived. What I would do is I'd throw out my line. There was a corner of the lake where they always hung out at night. Where there's like a dump pipe, and that's the only spot we'd catch them in the whole lake. And go down there, and I'd throw my line out, and we'd usually use like bluegill guts or like goldfish and just step on it or just whatever, you know, something nasty. Throw it out there and sit there, and I'd put a pop can with rocks in it next to me, and I'd put my line around the tab. We'd sit there, and as soon as that can would tip over, that line would start going out. Well, it was mostly flatheads in that lake. That line just started flying. So what I'd do, I'd just let that line fly out on that little 5500C. As soon as he stopped, I'd wait for him to stop, and then I'd reel in all the slack, and whoa, you know, this is how I did it, you know. And I hardly ever lost a fish like that, you know.
When we used to, you know, we started catfishing out here off the bank. That was one of the bridges we fish off of.
Oh, really?
And we most of the time get down and fish off the rocks, not up on the actual the side of the road. But we would try to get a little bit of a running start, actually setting the hook.
That's funny. We used to do that when I was a kid. That's what they do at pay lakes, but different. But that's so funny you say that because we did that too.
We would use long rods too, like a 10, 12 foot rod, so we could get that leverage.
Oh yeah.
And for casting.
Yep.
But yeah, we let that fish run in free spool, and when we clicked it over, we would just run back and, you know, twist our whole body, try to set the hook. And
that's funny because we used to do that when I was a kid, and then I'd never seen anybody ever do that ever until I went to a pay lake for the first time.
I know they do it there too.
Yeah, and it's just up there. It seems goofy to me, you know, like you don't really have to do that, but I did it when I was a kid, you know.
I remember being 13, 14 years old, and one time doing that, and set the hook, and it was a big fish.
And it went rip. Yep. Man, when I was a kid, I caught that big 40-pound flathead when I was like 14, 15. And then one night, it was a different night after that. We were fishing, and I hooked a big one. And I knew it wasn't a turtle because it was moving too fast.
Yeah.
And, man, I'd never felt anything that big on the line, right? I get him up close. Well, there was a storm, and lightning had knocked the tree down, and it was partially in the water. Man, I got him all the way in, and he took my line around that tree, and
he knew what to do.
Yeah, it ended up breaking, but I bet you it was bigger than that 40-pounder because it felt way bigger, you know. Like, I tell my friends, I ain't never felt nothing this big. This is a monster. I didn't think there was anything bigger in that lake, but I guess there was.
And that fish knew exactly from the start what it was doing.
Oh, yeah. And you know what's funny is, like, that was such a great lake to fish, and hardly anybody knew about it, but because it was like down a hill and everything, you couldn't really see it. But that lake ended up turning over, and all the fish died in it. Like, yeah, it filled up with moss. That pipe over in the corner got really clogged, so I think that made the lake fill up with moss. And I come back years later and tried to fish it, didn't get a bite, and I got talking to the neighbors that lived in the trailer park, and they said, yeah, that lake turned over. I said, what do you mean? You ought to have seen the big catfish floating in that thing when it turned over. I guess everything from the bottom comes to the top. And I guess lakes do that every so many years or something. I don't know all about it, but it
It
killed all the fish in there.
I know here it happens every fall.
Huh.
It turns over. But it
Really?
doesn't kill the fish or anything. It's just the lake.
Huh.
Temperature drops, makes the water flip.
On the bottom, chemicals.
I
Yeah.
think something happened in there where the fish didn't have enough oxygen or something.
Oxygen, yeah.
Yeah.
That's when rotting vegetation in the bottom of the lake causes the kill.
Oh, rotting
It-
vegetation?
Yeah,
Yeah.
rotting grass and anything vegetation takes the oxygen away.
Well, that's probably what all that moss did then, that nasty
Probably so.
shit. Yeah. That's crazy. So if I'd have cleared that tunnel out, maybe it might have corrected it. I don't know. But it was a shame, man. I was looking forward to going back down there and maybe even putting some more fish in there, and hell, I couldn't catch nothing. I got a picture of me somewhere when I was a kid. I was about 12 holding like a great big huge channel cap. Can't see my head, my grandma cut it off. I hope it's a big one. What's it feel like, Fred?
Oh, I don't think it's bigger than the other one.
Well, at least we might have another eater.
Put that one back there.
Oh, okay. Where at?
So you
Oh,
can put it
okay,
right in
gotcha.
there.
Buddy. Bring him up here. Show yourself.
I would die if it was a shark or something.
Yeah, I would too.
Get that line tight again.
Take that clucker off. There's the other way. Well, he's holding his own,
They'll fool you in deep water, especially.
'cause I'm cranking and he ain't pulling any line out, but I ain't taking any in. Oh,
I'll still be able to make a good video out of this, the footage I got.
that might be pretty decent. There's some shoulders on it.
Ah, he's in deep water, that's why.
Huh?
He's in deep water, trying to go down deep.
Yep, saying he ain't pulling no drag, but I'm cranking and I'm not going nowhere.
That's a little guy, man.
Huh?
That's a little one. That's still fish though, so it counts. Good eating size.
Eating size.
Yeah, look at him. I don't know.
Off, I'll tell you that.
He likes the pool. He don't want to get up.
Oh shoot, that's a good one.
I can tell you that.
He's saying he's eating size. I said, look, he's...
That's a decent sized one.
We got to reel these in so we can get off this bank here.
You gotta let me get